Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we're going to talk about some stuff that was shown off at SDCC 2024 with Hasbro Pulse and Transformers. Now, this video is mostly going to primarily focus on the movie and studio series stuff. I will do a video later on the kit thing, and I'll do a video later on the legacy stuff that they teased. But for right now, we're going to focus primarily on studio series. Now, before we actually talk about studio series itself, we got to talk about a couple of other things. First of all, it has been said that apparently we're going to get a leader class Transformers 1 Optimus Prime or Orion Pax in the similar vein to the Optimus Primal that we got that was a Takara exclusive, or I think the Bumblebee movie line also had an Optimus Prime that was an evasion mode Optimus Prime kind of rehash. It had the same engineering, it was just a lot bigger, kind of like the Weijang Optimus Prime they did a long time ago. But yeah, they're going to do an Optimus Prime to celebrate the movie, and that's going to be a Takara thing, so there you go. And they also talked about Devastator on a panel, so we knew that we were going to get Devastator in the studio series line, so this is part of the 86 movie. Kind of funny that, you know, with two Devastators, we got those in studio series. But this is going to be the G1 Constructicons. It's been reported that it's going to be the same height as the Menasor from Legacy, which I don't mind. He doesn't need to be that big. He doesn't need to be the same size as Combiner Wars. And if you want something that size, well, that exists. But what's cool about this is we got two in the Deluxe class lineup, so we're going to get two separate releases. We got two more characters that are going to be Voyager class releases, and then next year's Commander class for Studio Series is going to be the other two. So you're going to get Hook and Long Haul right off the bat, and what's cool about that is it's a single pack release, so it's not going to be, you know, in competition with some other Studio Series Commander box set. It's just going to be that. And if you want to complete the torso, if you just want to have the torso just to check out if you even like the Devastator, you could do so, because these will be able to combine to form the torso. And then later on, you can just get the rest if you want. Now, some people are upset by that because we've been getting a lot of 86 movie characters in the Studio Series Commander class lineup, and I feel like we could get some live-action stuff down the road, either with Transformers 1, I know that's an animated movie, but still, something outside the 86 movie. And then, you know, we got the original Michael Bay movies, Rise of the Beast, I want to see Stratosphere, but I think because we've already gotten most of the live-action stuff in Studio Series, it's kind of hard to pick and choose exactly who would be in Commander class, but who knows. Anyways, moving on, let's actually talk about what they actually revealed. So, we got this core class Starscream. There's not much to really talk about here. We've already seen the core class Starscream. So, yeah, I just wanted to point out that it is coming in this wave. Anyways, moving on, we are also getting Frenzy, so they do list this off as Frenzy. It is going to be a direct repaint of the Rumble, but of course with black and red, and I think it looks fantastic in these colors, so I'm okay with that. I also did make a makeshift alternate mode that was like a gunner pile driver thing that you can attach to Soundwave, so if you have Ravage in the chest, you can still give them Rumble and Frenzy as weapons. So if you want to do that, there you go. Anyways, moving on, we're also getting the Reactivate Bumblebee as a single-pack Deluxe class figure. And I get why they're doing this. I feel like with the box sets, it was kind of like, if you didn't get it then, you might miss out, or it might have been too expensive with another figure packed in. It was also an exclusive figure, so if you're just trying to get the Reactivate Bumblebee, there you go. And there's a lot of nice things about this Bumblebee. They mentioned that, oh, a lot of people enjoyed this, so we want to just re-release it on its own. And I'm totally fine with that. And this kind of confirms to me why they even bothered doing Gamer Edition. It was because they're going to move on to Reactivate stuff in the near future. Also wanted to point out that to the people saying, oh, Reactivate is definitely canceled, if it was, they probably wouldn't bother doing this. So, anyways, let's go ahead and move on. We've got the Deluxe class Megatron. So this is going to be in the same vein as the Optimus Prime. So they wanted to give us Optimus Prime and Megatron right off the bat. I'm curious to see if we'll see a 2-pack or a single release of the D16 and the Orion Pax down the road. It would just be a modified version of these characters, but still, we could see that. I don't mind the fusion cannon. It does look a little small. I kind of like that he comes with a secondary weapon on the other arm. We actually saw that in the trailer. And then he's also got these turrets that will be able to plug onto the top and then can also plug on the side of the tank itself. I love the long treads. It has really long legs. But yeah, it looks like the traditional Megatron. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I definitely want this to go against my Optimus Prime. Moving on, this is something that when I heard reports about this, I was beyond thrilled. This is the War for Cybertron Ratchet. Ratchet and Ironhide never got released in the original Transformers War for Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron line with Generations. So finally, they're coming in as Voyager class figures, and I think that's a perfect size for them. They also have a melee weapon, which if you notice, all the Voyager class figures seem to come with some sort of large melee weapon, but he's also got that medical weapon or accessory that can attach onto the arm if you want, so that's pretty cool. And I think the colors are nice here, but when you take a look at the 360 images, it does look a little too bright, so I'm not sure about it in person. These are definitely renders of the figure, but I'm just happy that they even decide to bother with the Ratchet. I love the all mode, you know, it's very in line with what they're doing with the War for Cybertron characters. I love the chest, I love the kind of helmet, the eyebrow thing going on there. I like the accents of red, but spread throughout it. I like the medical logos on the side, and we definitely know that we're going to Ironhide down the road. I mean, to anyone who was curious if we're going to get an Ironhide or a Ratchet when they made the core class or the Voyagers for 86, I mean, obviously they were. We have listings for this, so we know we're getting them. I would love to see a different weapon, if that's the case, for Ironhide. Maybe not so much the Battle Axe. The Battle Axe is really cool, but the medical weapon, yeah, that could change out. But otherwise, this is pretty cool. It's a little bulky in the legs and the backpack, but I think for this design, it actually works out. So, with that out of the way, there's one more thing. Yes, I almost forgot about this. This is the Studio Series multi-pack for the 15th anniversary of Revenge of the Fallen. Yes, already 15th anniversary of Revenge of the Fallen. And we heard about this. We knew we were getting the Jetfire and the Optimus Prime, so you can combine them. That's pretty cool. But then we didn't know what the Deluxe was. We heard that we're getting 2 Deluxes, but no, it's just one. And it's the RC triplets. I gotta say, I don't care for that. I really don't. I have the original RC triplets, the Studio Series 1. They're not good. I'm not impressed with them. I would be impressed if they showed in the instructions the proper way to actually combine them, because they didn't do that with the original toys. But otherwise, not really excited for this. I know a lot of people would prefer Jolt because that makes sense for this particular scene, maybe even Ratchet. But the RC triplets, nah, I'm good without it. Jetfire, I might want a second version of just because one of the hinges cracked. But otherwise, yeah, it's just not something I need. It's there, so that's cool. If you missed out on these 3, there you go, but not for me. Anyways, with that out of the way, what do you guys think? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.
AllSpark TV, now that's just prime.